Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. I want to begin by thanking all of you who have been with me from the beginning to now. Thank you so much. Anytime that you like or share or comment, it's really appreciated. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to add to the reading, for other readers to read the comments, as well as just for my time to put in for the reading. The responses are really greatly appreciated. So let's get on with the reading. I pulled some handwritten cards. So the first card I have is knowing your future holds mysteries that energize you. So you or your person, someone you're thinking of, may feel like when they think of their future, when you think of your future, you're embracing the fact that we don't know what's going to happen in tomorrow, and that we are appreciating each day and knowing that we are hoping and praying that we see beautiful miracles in our future. Next card is not a puppet to please anyone. So this could be for you or someone you know. Maybe you've tried to reach out to them and say, hey, I know that maybe you're just pretending to be in a good place to please other people, and maybe you're a seer and you can see that their energy is not really truly a happy energy. It's fake, and it's not right? We all want to live, to be free, to be who we choose to be. And if someone chooses to be a puppet, I guess more power to them, right? Next card is merit in heavenly realms, as above, so below. So this message is for those who have asked the good Lord to come into their mind, body, and soul, and that they have all the riches in the heavens coming to them as they are on their path, as they pray to the good Lord, as they show gratitude and thankfulness for everything that they have, and to experience this lifetime with open arms and with love on the forefront, knowing that we always have to really seek truth for ourselves and seek truth for those who are around us. When we find out that we have frenemies or outright haters at our doorstep, watching every step that we take, we have to leave it to God to fix, and just keeping our vibes high. As we elevate our vibration, we learn that with the higher vibration protects us from negativity. We find different ways through our intuition, through what we've learned about spirituality, to walk away and don't engage. It's not our place to take revenge. It's not our place to spew out blasphemy because someone's being that way towards you. It's for us to stand tall and stand righteous. Okay. Next card, watch out for the leeches. So you could be someone who is of high vibes, high energy, kind of happy-go-lucky, knowing that you have the tenacity to master anything that you put your mind to, you will have others who try to feed off of you. Okay, the next one. Proud to have you, yes, but does your person feel the same about you? It has to add up. You can't give your energy to someone that doesn't return it. I don't know how else to explain that. Just has to be fair. You have to feel like what you're giving into a situation, a relationship, the energy has to be, there has to be some sort of exchange. So our angel number today is going to be, we have the Queen of Swords. We agreed that any court cards would be a 1. We have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is kind of illusions. It's kind of not knowing what's going on with this music. It's not really seeing things as they are. And the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, passionate. So 131 or 171 will be our angel number. So I pulled out a card from the animal messages. And today we have the eagle. But let's talk about miracles now. Sometimes no is the most loving response. No, no, I don't feel the same way you feel. No, I can't give you any more than I've already given you. No. Know that I love you, but I have to love you from a distance. No, I will not allow you to drain any more of my energy. I have enough for my own self. You need to work on yourself and build yourself up where you can fill your own cup of love. Okay, so we got the eagle. See if I could find that. Let me change this music real quick. This keeps having interruptions, so it might go to commercial break. Which it does. Okay. Let's see if hopefully we won't have any hiccups there. Which we do. This one is Archangel Michael clearing all dark energy from your aura. It says in just 11 minutes. And that's having breaks in it too. Just very weird. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay. Create your vision. Magical, majestic eagle soars and swoops through the air before diving to grasp the fruits of the earth. Her vision senses a rabbit moving a mile in the distance, but to you she gives vision that unveils the past, encompasses the present, and reveals the future. Events will move swiftly from now on, so use the power of eagle wisely to develop your spirituality and consciously create your dream or your vision of the future. Consider, too, the power of karma, which is implicit in every action or inaction. Okay, next, pulled a card out of Your Soul Purpose, the affirmation: I dramatically shine my brilliance and light. I am authentic and confidently show my true colors to others. My life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. So maybe you are an actor. Maybe you've had to be an actor. According to the other cards, as someone's a puppet, possibly. However, be the main character in your own story. Do not settle for anything less than that. So let me find actor. Actor and Peacock Copper. Are you sometimes vibrant and dramatic? If so, regardless of your main walk in life, there are times when you call on the energy of the actor within. There are many circumstances in life when we are performing or playing a part. Most people change roles multiple times a day. How many parts in life's movie do you play? When you pull the Peacock Copper and Actor card, let it remind you to use the brilliance of Peacock Copper to activate your creative energy and willingness to show all the magnificent pigments, tones, and dramatic aspects of who you are. While those in the profession of acting can benefit by using this gem as an ally, you too can connect with Peacock Copper and this life path for the part you play every day. Gaze at the vibrant colors of the stone to raise your frequency as you tune into the inner muse for a stellar performance. Peacock Copper is an ally that assists you in becoming more comfortable with showing your splendor and magnificence to others without intimidating them. Use this colorful gem to align you with your source of self-esteem. This energy helps you be seen in the world, in your family, your community, or on the world stage. When Peacock Copper and the Actor card appears in your life, dare to be majestically dramatic, while also being mindful of the manner in which you display your talents and beauty. Avoid showing off, but don't be afraid to use your impressive abilities. Okay, next we have a card from Divine Feather. This is the feather, and it is the flicker. New rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. So the mutable signs they're the ones that can go with the change. The fixed signs, they really have a hard time with that. Let's see, what's the other signs? Can't remember offhand. Oh, the cardinal signs. The cardinal signs are the leaders. And they take control, and they could be like the trendsetters. So each of us have different characteristics within our birth chart. So someone could actually have in their chart someone who is of a cardinal sign, someone who's a fixed or mutable sign. So let me read Flicker to you real quick. A member of the woodpecker family, the flicker derives its name from the sound it makes. Because of their ability to make a variety of sounds, flickers are connected not only to drumming, but also to the mysteries of music and rhythm. This messenger connects you to the different rhythms in the world, and especially to the heartbeat of the earth. This is the primal rhythm of life as we know it. The black and white coloring of flickers' markings is significant as well. It suggests the phases of the new moon, most often signifying the beginning of a new cycle. The message: the divine flicker is the master drummer, bringing awareness to what now is growing, moving, and beating a new path in your life. This will be presented as a fluid and adaptable shift. Now is the time to examine your past patterns and experiences during these shifts. Do you resist following the natural rhythms of change? Self-limits are generally our most formidable hurdles. Use the great gifts of Flicker to help you through any resistance. Trust that change is a sign of positive movement forward. The energies, new rhythm, growth, the seasons, summer, element, earth, air. Color, white, black, and red. The affirmation, I trust in the infinite rhythms and flow of life. I trust in the infinite rhythms. Okay, just getting something to drink real quick. I'm actually in my kitchen, so feeling kind of parched. So while I'm getting my drink, I gotta let you know that it's important to detox. If you want to do a 3-day water diet, it's a real cleansing thing to do. I've done it many years ago. Actually, it was I think it was 1 or 2 days. I don't think I did 3 days, but it releases the toxins when you are just on a water diet. Now, I've heard that baking soda is a good way to detox. If you put it in your bath water, if you take like a half a teaspoon and put it in water and drink it, it'll balance so much within your body. So I haven't done it yet, but I've used it as a facial scrub, and it's really amazing. And so that's the thing, is a lot of people, I would say mostly women, right? They like to do the facial scrubs, and those facial scrubs and how you're applying it, to me, is we should do it as natural as possible, is what I'm saying. So if you get a facial scrub like at the drugstore, just try not to scrub too hard on your skin, because your skin is the biggest organ of your body, and it protects you from germs and diseases. So if you have sores, if you have a cut, and even if it's in the healing process, if someone is sick and they go achoo and happen to put some germs right there, it can enter into through your broken skin, just as it could any of your orifices. You could breathe it in. It could get into your eyes. It could get into your mouth. You can touch it and then put your fingers in your mouth and not even know. And you will be attaining the germs that someone else put out there for you. And also, it's important to keep your body sacred. The more you share your energy with others, especially multiple others, you really need to consider, even if you were just out dating and you were seeing 2 or 3 people, are those 2 or 3 people seeing 2 or 3 people? And then are those the other group of 2 or 3 people, are they seeing 2 or 3 people? So you see, you run a risk at, first of all, you're diluting who you are. You're diluting your energy by sharing it. If you share it with one person and they're sharing it and that person's sharing it, so forth and so on, you're diluting your own temple. So be mindful when you're out there dating. I think my last reading, I pulled the card, I'm ready to date. Well, I could say that all day long, but I have a different perception about dating. I really won't, maybe I'm losing out, I don't know, but if I don't feel the vibe when I'm asked out on a date, then I'm not going. And it's not to say that person's a bad person. I just don't want to waste his time or my time. So I'm very careful about that. So moving forward, sorry to break into the reading, but just wanted to share those couple of things with you. Okay, so I pulled a card out of Native Spirit, and we have the Peace Pipe. So it's very possible that someone maybe you had a little scuffle with, whether it was a verbal or physical or whatever. There's some sort of breakage. Maybe it's time to break out that energetic peace pipe and offer it, or that person might be offering it to you. If you're at a distance, a phone call, a text message, a letter in the mail, to offer peace. We have to maintain peace in our own life. Okay. Card meaning: heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their own lives. You bring peace to the world. Your native spirit wants you to know, in native tradition, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It was a respite in order to calmly assess a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. The journey. Write down the answer to these questions. If there was an area in my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take toward resolving a rift with another, or a feeling unfinished regarding a person or situation? Then take action. Okay, next, I have 3 cards from the Mermaids. Waiting. Support. And contemplation. So to me, these 3 cards indicate that maybe someone's alone. Maybe they're contemplating, how can I bring this into fruition? Whatever that is. Maybe this person is saying, hey, I support you, you support me, and we can build something beautiful together. Maybe it's a group of people. The support was 3. So it's going to resonate for everybody. Okay, so the next cards I have are from the Psychic Tarot. And remember, when I'm reviewing the numbers, it could be the month or it could be the date of any month. Okay, so the first card I have is Sacrifice. Sacrificing Are you sacrificing too much of yourself to please others? We have the puppet card. Are you fessing up to where you are sacrificing yourself too much? Are you understanding that it's not God's intention for you to sacrifice who you are to suit someone else? People need to accept who you truly are, and they should learn to embrace and love that authentic person that you are. If they're in a friend group and the friend group is ostracizing you, you see that they weren't really your friends. Do you stay in there and keep trying to earn your way into the spot of their friends, or do you sacrifice, even trying, knowing what you've been through or what you've seen others go through? 2, movement, choices, and decisions. So someone very, very well might be sacrificing the past for the present, or maybe the present situation for what he or she could have in the future. You see, there's money, there's relationship, there's growth, and this sky's the limit. You're free. Okay, the next is a 5. Let's see. Let me back up here. So this could be the December or the 12th of any day. If you add it together, it's a 3, which would be Trinity. 2 is balance, and 5 is change. So be careful of the obstacles and the challenges. Know that, when you decide to move away from negativity, you'll find that those people who wanted to keep you stuck will say or do whatever they can to keep you there. Kind of like, what's that saying? Under the thumb. I don't know, on the puppet string. Know that you will have obstacles and challenges that will try to stop you from your path, to stop your change, to keep you from elevating. Don't stay trapped in fear. Fear is an illusion. 8 is power. You have the power within you. Know that if this is not you being trapped in fear, and you're contemplating doing something different, you're waiting on the support of others, people who are part of your soul tribe, release the fear and know that, it's worth a try if you believe in your abilities, if you believe in your self-worth, if you've worked on healing yourself or are in the process of healing yourself. Know that everything happens for a reason. I realize for me, I've gone through so many trials and tribulations, and all it did was make me stronger. And my first relationship was 19 years, and my second was 16. When they said something back to me, it was the minute littlest thing. And I would say, is that all you got? That's all you got? I can tell you 10 things that I asked you to work on, that I've asked you to fix, that I've tried to encourage you to be better so that we can be better together. And all I got was obstacles and challenges. And no, I will not stay trapped in fear. I will move forward. What I've given to you was way more than what you ever gave to me. So I can walk away knowing that I owe you nothing. Okay, so that could be a scenario for someone out there. That was my scenario for 30 something years of being married. So I'm free now. God has given me the ability to stand on my own. It's only by me sitting up in my bed and saying, all right, God, I'm ready to take the leap of faith. And God opened up all the doors for me to get me to where I am here today, reading for all of you. Knowing what God has done to me, how could I ever go back to who I was? How could I ever accept what I accepted 10 years ago as okay? I can't accept it. I know that I deserve more than what those two men gave to me. I deserve the respect that I gave them. I deserve the faithfulness that I gave them. I deserve the love that I gave them. I deserve the tenacity that I gave them. I deserve the forgiveness that I gave them. And I worked hard. My first husband, I worked up until I was, from the time I was 21 to the time I was 27, I worked 60 hours a week to gain some commercial, I'm sorry, to gain nothing but a choice of staying or going. And when I chose to go, he decided that he would walk away. But he didn't walk away from how he was behaving. His behavior didn't change. So it doesn't matter. You can move 10 different times with the same person. And if their behavior is not improving, at least to match yours, then it's like the red flags. It's like, how long are you going to put into it? I put into it because my parents stayed together until my mother died. Now thinking back, I was 11, so what, were they together 20 years? 25 years? 25 years is a long time, and I know my dad really loved my mom, and I know that he was selfish, and I know that he learned what he learned through his growing up. But I have to say, I don't know my dad's whole life, but he was with my mom when she passed. And as far as I ever can recall, he came home every night, but I was just a small child. Moving forward, we have a 2, again with balance. So someone needs to, or is working on, or already has written that plateau of learning how to balance his or her life. Following the intuition, knowing that God has something good coming through the sacrifices that this person has gone through the obstacles, the challenges, the being locked up in your head, in fear, breaking out of that mentality for a better future. And 8, accelerated motions. So this person might come speeding up to you, and there's going to be words that maybe you feel like, wow, this is happening so fast. Know that if both of you are in the same heart space, if both of you are trusting each other, and I believe these two people are energetically connected, And I believe that they trust each other. That it's not really going to be like things are moving too fast. Everything happens for a reason. Everything's in divine timing. So be open, ask the right questions, listen to the answers. Sometimes I repeat what they're saying so I know that we're both understanding exactly what is being stated. Because, you could take one sentence and then if you say a sentence and then I take it a different way, then it has a different meaning. Then I go tell Tom, Dick, and Harry that you said blah, 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 blah. Then they all misinterpret it to however they receive what you're telling them. And then it gets all twisted up and it becomes a real mess. So if this is a new union or a reunion, keep it on the down low until the stability, till you both feel that stable, safe place. And follow your awareness. The one is a new beginning. All right, so moving forward, I have some cards from the archangels. Okay, so the first one is Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insights. So you see how the angel Raphael is over this young woman, protecting her, guiding her. She's using her feels, her logic, her emotions, her intuition, and she's knowing that she needs to pay attention, that she needs to maybe get happy about a situation that's coming. Okay. 16 is either the 16th of any day or a 7, could be July. 7 is spirituality. So Archangel Chamuel, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Again, the fixed signs have a hard time. They might move a little bit slower than a mutable sign, or even the cardinal signs. The cardinal signs, again, could be trendsetters. They lead the pack. Okay, 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So there's these two people, there's children in the background. They understand that their life together is a blessing. The children, maybe they're theirs, or maybe mom has one and dad has the other. And it's a mixed family. As long as the father showing love and respect and the mother showing love and respect towards each other and towards the children equally, then things should be good. King of Ariel. Successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. So using resources wisely could be as simple as reusing a Ziploc bag. It could be managing your money, not having that much waste. If you buy a loaf of bread and you know that you can't eat a whole loaf of bread by yourself before it goes bad, then it's best that you cut it in half and freeze one half. Waste God does not like waste. Waste, it's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your energy. If you fill your refrigerator up with food and yet you don't eat it all and you have to throw it out, not only are you dirtying the the earth, right? I say the atmosphere. So when you throw away old food, it gets buried. When it's buried, fumes come out. So when it rains, the residue or whatever, the funk, can go into our streams, into the ocean. So if you look at that way, the air gets dirty, the land gets dirty, the water gets dirty. Okay, and if we're more conscious of that, then we will have less of that if we are proactive. The other kinds of waste, okay, you worked hard to fill that refrigerator up with food that you had to pay for. So not only that, if you bought $300 worth of groceries and you threw away $100 worth of groceries, if you get paid $20 an hour, you know, $20 an hour is really like 12. It's like $12 or $13 an hour after taxes. So basically, out of $100, 13 goes into it. What, 7 times? Something like that. So you wasted 7 hours of your work week because the food that you purchased, that you worked for, you put it in the fridge and then you had to throw it out because you didn't eat it. Okay, so there's many other ways to save. There's many other ways to be conscious. Okay, so next we have another king. Generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So either if it's 2 people, there's 2 kings. So it could be guy, but it also could be, they say a lot of women who are living alone, they actually, because inside we have both male and female. So a woman who, say, lives on their own could carry more of the masculinity within them that is expelled to the universe, to, when you go for a walk, if you're a woman and you're going for a walk, no one's really going to mess with you because of that aura that you put out there. So it could be guy, girl, could be girl, girl. You got to put it where it fits. Okay, so so I'm going to have to pick some different music out that has less commercials. So I apologize for that. Just gave a free advertisement to one of the YouTube commercials. Next we have 21. The World. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth with insight. So, if something is ending, it could be very sad, but at the same time, it could make someone really happy. I've carried the burden of this, and this for so long. I'm finally free. God has freed me. Archangel Michael has been with me. I spoke to him and said, help me. God, send me Archangel Michael and help me get free from this situation so I can close out this old, stagnant, going nowhere situation. And once you're able to break free, it is happy. It's a happy time that it's ended. right? So a cycle's ending for a new beginning. And the last card is we have is Ace of Michael, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay, so let's get the angel number here again. 1, Queen of Swords, 7 of Cups, and 1, Ace of Wands. So 171 is going to be our angel number. And again, I always do Joanne's Sacred Scribes, but it did highlight other ones if you would like to Google it yourself to read further. Number 171 is made up of a combination of the vibrations of number 1 and 7, and the number 1 appearing twice, doubling its influences. Number 1 relates to creation and new beginnings, motivation, progress, intuition, and inspiration. Happiness and positivity, initiative and assertiveness, attainment, achieving success, and personal fulfillment. Number 1 reminds us that we create our realities with our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Number 7 resonates with the attributes of spiritual awakening, development and enlightenment, mysticism, empathic and psychic abilities, persistence of purpose, good fortune, and manifesting your desires. Angel number 171 is a message that you are doing a great job and are to be commended for your efforts. You are on the right path in your life, so keep going in this vein. Angel number 171 is a sign that you have chosen your thoughts and actions well. Angel number 171 indicates that you may experience good fortune, which will lead to the manifestation of your heart's desires. You are reminded also that an attitude of gratitude will speed the process of your manifestations. So remember to be grateful for all that the universe provides. Angel number 171 is also a message from your angels that you deserve all the success and happiness that you are currently experiencing. You have put your will, effort, and energies towards these results. So enjoy and make the most of them. Be grateful and appreciative for the rewards and gifts you receive. Be open to giving and receiving. Angel number 171 is a message that the angels are with you, giving you the courage to make life choices and changes that will help you to work on your divine life purpose. It is a message from your angels to look to new and different ways of expanding and practicing your personal spirituality. So that's the end of our reading. I want to thank God for this channel and the opportunity to read for all of you. If no one has told you today that you are loved, I love you. I'm going to read out of the Bible real quick. And I'm doing this because every time I put it in the body of the reading, lately it's been getting not processed, so my last reading took 3 times before it downloaded. So I'm going to read out a psalm. Psalm 76. For the director of music with stringed instruments, a psalm of Asaph, a song. In Judah, God is known. His name is great in Israel. His tent is in Salem, his dwelling place in Zion. There he broke the flashing arrow, the shields and the swords, the weapons of war. You are resplendent with light and more majestic than mountains rich with game. Valiant men lie plundered. They sleep their last sleep. Not one of the warriors can lift his hands. At your rebuke, O God of Jacob, both horse and chariot lie still. You alone, are to be feared. Who can stand before you when you are angry? From heaven you pronounced judgment, and the land feared and was quiet. When you, O God, rose up to judge, to save all the afflicted of the land, Selah. Surely your wrath against men brings you praise, and the survivors of your wrath are restrained. Make vows to the Lord your God and fulfill them. Let all the neighboring lands bring gifts to the one to be feared. He breaks the spirit of rulers. He is feared by the kings of the earth. Okay, and I would like to say my prayer would be that God touches all of your hearts, that you reach out to Him in the morning, in the midday, and in the evening, and show gratitude and thank God for everything in your life. Be with the intention of love with everything you do. And remember that you have to be number one in your own life. If you choose to make someone else number one in your life, you give them the power over you. You become their slave. You have to choose yourself. Yet you have to be fair to others. And you have to communicate about the betterment of life today and life in the future. See your future 7 generations down. People who can learn from your mistakes. People who can be guided to the light. People who can find healing through your words of love. This I pray for you and your loved ones, that God blesses you with everything that you desire in this lifetime, as above, so below. And God, there may be others who would like to add on to the prayer. Dear Lord, I know you know their hearts. I stand in agreement with their prayer request. Amen, God, we love you.